Realytics is a set of tools that is utilized by real estate owners to lease out space more effectively. Realytics is going to be used to better understand local markets in a deeper way. This way we can connect the retailers with community demand and for us to better understand what the community wants. It's access to consumer spending reports, market potential, gap analysis, demographics, and lifestyle reports. Pastor Enterprises becomes an expert using Realytics. It helps us to better understand the local markets, which allows us to be able to connect to brokers, to tenants, and to prospective tenants and the community. A huge challenge in the retail real estate field is to understand what is going on currently in the market in an accurate sense. Using Realytics, we can actually field verify data, actually drive the field and allow a spatial database which is created through Realytics for us to track what is actually going on in the field. Realytics is designed for future prospects. However, we can use Realytics to educate our current tenants on different locations of why it would make sense to stay at our location versus another. The internal structure that Realytics provides us, it forces us in a disciplined way, in a goal-oriented way, to look at each one of our centers and develop a sound strategy based on all this data that we've gathered, in a sound direction in which way would be the wisest way to go as far as which tenant categories to pursue and which tenants would make sense in our center. Realytics is used on a number of ways. We leverage the data to present it to potential prospects. So you have current data that educates prospects of why our location would make sense versus another. For instance, I could talk to a tenant about current space and in the space that we have available. That's not nearly as engaging as talking to them about how there's a higher percentage of consumer spending in their specific business in our area versus another. In specific industries, for instance, a hair salon or a nail salon, we know exactly how many people spend X amount of dollars for each month. We understand a lot about what's going on in the local markets, and we're able to develop these stronger relationships using this software by providing value to each of these different parties. And then this also develops stronger relationships and trust. In conclusion, Realytics allows Pastor Enterprises to stay ahead of the curve and also allows us to adapt in an ever-changing marketplace.